The hero stares out to sea, wondering what his destiny shall be. That kind of rhymed, actually, but, Elite 4, coming soon, guys. Hey, everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold Random Nuzlocke. We wrapped up all the loose ends last episode, so now we head out to the east, to Kanto, to the Elite 4. It's time, guys. It's gonna be about 5 more episodes. We'll be done with the Johto part of the game, and then we'll have Kanto to worry about. Yay! But I want to get a repel on. I have the code off. Yeah, I do have the code off. So, because there's going to be some surfing here, and I don't want to bother Pokemon battles, because that's just a pain in the ass. I have Arbok with me because we're actually going to be catching quite a few Pokemon in between now and the Elite 4. I also have Bushy, because we need Waterfall. And then before the guys, we got to train. So, that's the plan, I guess. And we're going to head to Route 27. Not 26, actually. 26 happens to be the route after this one, because we're heading to Kanto now. In fact, this guy's gonna be like, hey you, you listen, you take your first step to Kanto, check your Pokemon map and see. And I accidentally pressed him again. So we check your Pokemon map. You can see we have a whole extra section here, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different places we can catch Pokemon. This whole area, disregard, it doesn't exist, and then up here is the Pokemon League. So we're almost there, guys. Almost done with the first half of this game only, after like 50 parts. God damn. But before we head into the cave, we're gonna head over here. I think this item over here. So it is rather pertinent that we go ahead and get this item, which has the rare candy. Not bad. So with this rare candy, well, I don't know what I'm gonna use the rare candies, to be honest. I guess I'm going to save them for the end as much as I can, because obviously, you know, it saves a minuscule amount of time to get more experience for rare candy. Then again, I don't know. I guess I usually just use them in-game to speed up getting evolutions or something like that, but I've been pretty stingy about them here. Anyway, Tohjo Falls, get it? It's like Johto, except it's Tohjo. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's not even funny. But there's waterfalls here, so we're going to go ahead, use Bushy. Can't be pierced by Bushy! And we're going to go ahead and climb the waterfall. I thought I was going to get stuck on that rock there. And Repel's effect wore off. I'm going to try to make it without battling a Pokemon. I'm just going to go sideways. How does that work anyway? There's a waterfall up there, and then you go down a waterfall. Where does the water come from? Physics, how do you work? I don't even know. But I do need to turn the code off. I know that much. So I'm going to save, turn the code off, and we're going to go from there to catch a Pokemon. So, yeah, see you guys in a bit. Pokemon! So now that we are in here, we can actually catch ourselves a wild Pokemon, but now that we have the code off. And there's also Moonstone in here, in case for some reason you have used the other 2 Moonstones, you need a Moonstone. I don't know, they're just there if you need them. We'll be able to get the other evolutionary stones quite soon without having to use the PokeHvn, which is nice, but can we just get a Pokemon? Thank you. You give me someone I can catch, please? Please, 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 please? No, you're not. You're a starter again, but not one I can catch. Well, this is rather interesting. It's a Wingull. Not necessarily the best Pokemon, but being that, I guess it's kind of useful because I can use it as a backup flying type, which is going to be kind of useful. So it's someone that I can kind of just throw into like into the box and use the backup flying type if I ever need it, in case, you know, for some reason, Mr. Blimp person dies. Which is totally possible, so given that that's possible, you know, I'm gonna actually catch it. Well, obviously the catches thing's the first Pokemon on the route, but it's actually kind of not that bad of a catch. But at the same time, don't expect it to make the team, because, you know, as cool as Wingull is, it's not really someone that's that great, so I'm not gonna really bother using it. But you know what? We'll go ahead and make the catch. Just, you know, add him to the team. Welcome to the team, Wingull. You're a cool guy, not afraid of anything. And I like you for that. So gotcha, Wingull was caught. Alright. So blah 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 Pokédex, blah blah blah, don't care. And I'm gonna name him after a certain other handheld LPer, who's also named after a Pokemon, so it's gonna be a Wingull named Skarmory after Super Skarmory, because he's a cool guy, you know, respected people who do all those other handheld stuff. I know he does a lot of 3DS stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty legit, dude, so you get a shout-out. And I don't need Pokemon anymore. This is unnecessary. Especially you, Ladybug. Go away. Go away. Go. No, just... Okay, fine. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to waste my time putting a repel on right now, because I'm pretty sure I don't need it right now. But, we're just going to make it out of this cave and head... Really? Is that the game we're going to be playing? The game where you have level 96 Goldeen? Holy shit. This is why I have a smoke ball, guys. This is why I have a smoke ball. Why am I not cutting this out? I'm wasting your guys' time. I'm wasting time. Time is money. Money is time. So, we're out here in Route 27, where we have our first trainer, actually, so I don't want Odin in here anymore. We're going to send Kitty in, because, I don't know, why not? And, we're going to take down the first trainer. So, here we go. Finally, some actual trainers. We do have another Pokemon to catch in this episode, though, so, we're actually going to be catching, like I said, 4 Pokemon along the next 2 episodes, which is actually pretty awesome. Bulbasaur, you think you can handle my kitty? You fool! I am going to burn the heck out of you. Really, the levels are pretty nice at level 32. That being said, I think the levels were a bit higher for the Kimono girls, so level 32 by now is like nothing at all. But we'll go ahead and just mow all these Pokemon down. Just because you evolve doesn't mean you're better. Lava Bloom again. And I guess the last one's probably going to be a Venusaur. I hope so. Boy, did I pick the right Pokemon going into this fight. That's going to be really helpful. Lots of experience, too. The starters give out a lot of experience. So, Venusaur, 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 you think you're so funny. Well, you know what? Eat a Blast Burn! I love having those super hyper moves to finish off the final Pokemon with. I just find that really funny. Massive damage! Venusaur didn't stand a chance. I'm probably going to kill it with a Lava Plume. But why kill something with a Lava Plume when you can just Blast Burn to smithereens? Right? Am I right? Am I right, guys? That's what I thought. Anyways, we're going to head over here. Actually, you know, I just realized I need to teach Pokemon Whirlpool as well. So, ooh, I got TM. Well, that's nice and handy. Okay, well, Sandstorm. It's not a very good gift. I don't need Sandstorm. Like, I want to have a move that's going to damage half my Pokemon. But, it's like, hey, I'll give you some candy. And then they give you, like, a nut bar or something like that. Not that exciting. But, I'm just going to cut for a second because I need to teach Whirlpool to Bushy. Can't be pierced for Bushy. Because, we need it in a sec. Okay, good. You can learn it. Alright, and we're back. So, now that we've given Whirlpool, I'm not going to turn the code back on, even though I know we're going to have a lot of Pokemon to fight, because as you can see, the patch of grass right here, and I don't think there's anything down there. I don't think there is. Do we have to deal with this every time, guys? Man, I don't even have, like, a good Pokemon on it right now. I have Kitty. Or, I don't have the Smoke Ball on right now. At least I got away safely. That was dangerous. Alright, there's nothing down there, so I'm just going to try to make it into the grass here. Good. And fight me. Thank you. We're going to fight this trainer, and then we're going to catch ourselves yet another Pokemon, which is always a good time. So, that's the plan there. And a Magneton. That's, not going to last against my kitty at all. So, hey, you. I'm just going to, you know, burn your face off. All 3 of your faces, actually, because you have 3 faces. The whole Magnemite evolution is really funny, because you have 1 of them, and then you have 3 of them, and then they're fused into 1 giant one, and 2 small ones, which is just, okay, sure, we'll go with that. Oh, 41, no new move, oh well. Quagsire, do not want to stand against that, because those things are scary. So, we're going to go ahead and switch out to Slim. Now, I think Quagsire learns Water Absorb for its ability, so I'm not going to take a risk of using a Surf. Yawn. Really? Is that what the kind of game you're gonna play here? Fine, you know what? We'll just deal with the sleep. What a pain in the butt. You're a pain in the butt, Quagsire. Ha! Sleep, and I froze him instead. So now we're just gonna sort of sit here and have a slew of useless turns where neither of us can do anything. Is he gonna wake up before I wake? Is he gonna thaw before I wake up? I don't know. It's gonna be exciting times. Wake up. No? Okay. I think he's probably gonna thaw soon, because it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. And an earthquake, that's gonna kind of remotely hurt, but not too bad. That's kind of funny that we had a freeze and a sleep at the same time. You don't see that too often. All these after-turn effects are gonna just waste time. Come on, I need to catch a Pokemon and move on. I want to try to get like I want to get to Route 26 basically in this video. Trying to get Route 27 done in Tohjo Falls, and then the next video will be Route 26 and catching a Pokemon in Victory Road. So and then in the episode that we'll do Victory Road. That's kind of the plan for the next few episodes. So this one might end up being long if I can wake up. My goodness, this is obnoxious. Come on, man. Dude! Dude! Wake up! It's time to wakey wakey! Mr. Slim, you've been asleep for like 10 hours. Gotten your beauty rest already, you silly little slug. There we go, dead Quagsire. Ugh, that was annoying. We still have another Pokemon to fight, don't we? We do! Joy! Because, you know, that's always an exciting time. Oh, Execute, though. Another Ice Beam will just finish this thing off. So, out of my face, eggs. You'd be interested. See, the thing is, and don't expect me to be adding many Pokemon to the team at this point, because at this point, you know, I have a pretty solid base. Really, like an electric type I'd add, because I don't really want to raise Elekid, I decided. And a fire type, perhaps, to replace Typhlosion, maybe. And you want to give me a call, cool. Don't battle me. Don't battle. I don't want to bother battling. I don't want to bother battling. Okay, good. I already bet all you trainers last time. Don't need to do that again. Well, I guess this just means we gotta catch ourselves a new Pokemon, which means I should have switched Arbok in, so hopefully this isn't the one I get to catch, but it probably will be because nuts to me, and it is the one I'm getting to catch. Anorith is kind of interesting, I suppose, a rock bug type. That one might warrant some extra use, or some looking into, but I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna be very stingy of adding Pokemon to my team. That being said, I don't really have a rock type off the top of my head, or a bug type, so it does fill a niche. So maybe it could be worthwhile. I'm really gonna have to debate this, but that's actually an interesting catch. You don't really see Armaldo that much, just in general, because I guess its stats aren't the best. Its typing's not the greatest. It's still interesting. Can I just get like a glare off here, for goodness sake? But it's interesting. It is interesting. What the heck? Let me freaking try to catch this guy already. I don't know. I'm gonna have to debate whether or not I want to use this thing. It is already trained up pretty well, so it wouldn't take too long to add to the team. But maybe. Anyway, it's certainly one of the more interesting bug types, and in its defense, a bug type is kind of useful for the Elite Four. So wow, that thing took a hit like pretty well because it's level 30. That's why. We'll just go ahead and bite it then. Just do more damage that way. Yeah. Okay, one more bite. As long as I don't crit. Please don't crit. That would make me really sad if I crit. Don't crit. Okay, didn't crit. We're good. And at this point, we can go ahead and catch it. And we're not gonna be able to see what its stats are until not even. Probably next video, actually. Yeah, actually, next video we'll have a Pokemon Center, so we can show. Wow, a Great Ball didn't catch it. That's surprising. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and its moveset is not that good if you think about it. It just has Water Gun and Mud Sport and Protect. So hopefully, I need to see its move pool. I need to see what it's going to require to get this thing up to par. But it could be useful. We will have to see. I think I said that phrase about 10 times now. But it's actually an old shrimp Pokemon. Is it another one of those fossil Pokemon? I never actually know of these ones. They're all sort of kind of weird. I think it's like a 3rd gen fossil one. So, more fossils. Then again, we don't actually have a fossil we're using because we don't use Kabuto. I'm going to go ahead and name Sully after Sully Ponds. This is going to be the episode, the handheld LP or tribute, I suppose. And Sully Ponds might be someone I end up using. I could have put Ponds in there, but Sully sounds like a cool name, so I'm not going to bother. Anyway, this is the point where I turn the code back off because we have some surf exploring to do, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back. And now that the code's off, I can surf and just put a repel on, and we can avoid all the wild Pokemon battles from now on, just to speed this process up because it's been a little obnoxious. You know how these episodes go, up the routes and exploring them and blah 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 and the surfing. But the reason I needed some of Whirlpool is because there's actually a Whirlpool right here that if we don't use Whirlpool, we can't ever get the item, which I think is a TM actually, and a trainer, which Big Whoopee. The most annoying trainer, by the way, he's the one who gives you his phone number. And pretty much the most annoying one to ever get to. And he's actually one that gives you items too, so it's kind of almost worthwhile coming down here. But like, I actually don't want to have. I want to put Slim back in here. But it's actually not really. It's kind of worth coming down here because he gives items, but it's so obnoxious to get down here because you need to have a Pokemon Whirlpool, and you need to have a Pokemon that can surf over here, and you need to have a Pokemon that can. And you just need to get over here to begin with because it's like in the middle of nowhere. Tohjo Falls on one side and a whole other route on the other. So it's a little 40 Farfetch'd, jeez. With Sword Stance, I really hope I kill this thing in one hit. And yes, I know I call it Farfetch'd D at times, and people get all pissy about that. I know it's far-fetched. I know, I'm just very bad at this. Wow, it didn't actually kill, but I gotta freeze again! Slim with the freeze hacks all over the place today. Holy bananas, that's awesome. Except if it thaws out in this turn, which is gonna not be as awesome. So, it did thaw out, but it used agility. That actually would be scary. If I'm not gonna, if I wouldn't be killing it in this turn. Like, if it had another turn, it would have, it has a sword dance up and agility. It's +2/+2. Oops, sorry about that. I completely, like, pressed a button and exited the thing for a second. But, like I said, if, tweet! This isn't Twitter, guy. If, it's a +2/+2 Farfetch'd D. I mean, or Farfetch'd. Yeah, I know, I say it wrong all the time. That still's kind of scary. I don't think it would, like, be too threatening, because it's still a Farfetch'd, and that thing's stats are just shitty as all heck. But it's still, you know, it would still hurt, so glad I got to finish that thing off is what I'm trying to say. And I didn't do that right. I didn't realize you can go the wrong way in the whirlpool. Whoops. We're just going to ignore that happened. And we're going to head up here now, and, well, we can just keep going and making progress here. There's a trainer over there, but as long as I, have the ability to surf around. There's a whirlpool over here. This is just a shortcut, so I'm not going to bother using that one. And I don't think there's an item up there. There usually isn't. I guess I can quickly go check before we fight the trainer just to see if there is or not, because I'm just out of pure curiosity. You know, you never know. You never know. There could be the best item in the game over here. There could be an instant win item, right? No, I don't want to surf on it. I want to see if any of these spots... No. Yeah, I figured... All these places where you think there'd be items, there just aren't. It's just Game Freak trolling, you guys. Don't forget, Game Freak loves to troll. So we're gonna go ahead and fight this trainer as well now, and see where that goes from there. What do you have in store for us, Mr. Ace Trainer? A Mareep. Not very exciting. What's with all the, like, high-level but somewhat weak Pokemon? That's kind of funny. What's with the level 40 Farfetch'd? That was just unexpected beyond all, like, unexpectedness. That's just silly talk right there. But the Mud Bomb takes down the Mareep, gains some experience, and at this point, you know, we can just as I thought! Yeah. Whatever you say, Mr. Ace Trainer Brian person thing. So there's more, Repel wore off. I was gonna see if we can sort of walk around here now the Repel's on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save myself the trouble. Dowsing Machine! Tell me if there's an item down there or not. Where's the Dowsing Machine? Dowsing Machine! Tell me, is it worth going down there? No. So I'm not gonna waste my time. So, screw you, random patches of grass down there. You and your deceitfulness. There's an item over here, though. Do you want that one? A Destiny Knot. What does that even do? What do you do, Destiny Knot? I forget. You're like one of those weird items that no one ever hears about. You make it Okay, cool. You're another infatuated item. Like, that even matters. And why do I have a Pokemon to fight? I don't want to fight a wild Pokemon. Blah. Oh, it's a Tohjo. That's kind of funny. Anyway, blah. I don't know why I just stopped talking for like was gonna be like a 2-second cut. Is there some over here? No, I don't want to put repels on because I want them for Victory Road. Well, at least you guys can see briefly like some of the Pokemon you can actually catch on this route. You can actually catch Ponytas. The code's off, so these are actually the Pokemon you would normally catch. I can't escape from a Ponyta? Why? Ponytas actually give pretty good experience. It's kind of funny. It was really funny because that thing basically just sat there. Oh, there's an item over here. Something I can't even use. Yay! It was kind of funny, though, because the Ponyta was hitting me for exactly the amount of HP that the leftovers were recovering. So, in the end, no matter what the Ponyta did, it just couldn't... Like, Slim just had to, like, K, whatever. K, don't really care. So, that Ponyta, not very strong. But a Starmie is actually kind of strong. I could use a Starmie. The reason I'm not using Staryu, for those of you who are wondering, is because... Mostly because it has Illuminate as its ability, which doesn't do anything except increase the amount of wild Pokemon you encounter in the wild, which is obnoxious. So I'm like, you know what? I have a Slowbro at this point. I don't need another Water Psychic type anyway, and I'm quite content with just using, with just leaving Staryu in there. He contributed. He gave us a Stardust. You know, that little bit of extra money obviously matters when we already have like 20-something thousand. And we spent a good 80,000 just to get Hitmonchan. So, you know, Money, obviously very important, but yeah, that's the way that works, I guess. So, more trainers, more fun. I think we're getting pretty close to the point where, and this is, by the way, this is the point where we would end up if we took that Whirlpool. So basically, we just skipped that very brief cliff jaunt right there by using Whirlpool. Or we would have skipped that by using Whirlpool. So in the end, not really that important. And we level up to level 41. Excellent. And we want to learn Muddy Water. What are the stats on Muddy Water anyway? 95, 85 could lower accuracy versus 95, 100, which doesn't lower accuracy. I think I'd rather have accurate moves, except for something that, yeah, I don't want Muddy Water. It's a cool move, but like when you have Surf, why bother? You know, it's more base power, or it's the same base power, but it's more accuracy. So it wouldn't make any sense. And I guess I'll just go ahead and switch out here to someone else, such as Sith, who just does not care for any of Draftfrig's psychic shenanigans, and will take him down relatively easily. See, look at that. Use Psybeam. You know what? Gangsta style. Or Gangnam style. Trying to make a reference to that that meme of the Gangnam. Actually, the Gangnam style song is pretty funny, I have to admit. But the whole Psybeam joke that they've made on some of the meme-based sites, I always find that kind of cute. Hello, Mother. You don't really have any items to give me anymore, but you can go ahead and buy them anyway, and I'll just pick up the berries probably after the Elite Four. Actually, there should be one in the Pokemon League, I think. So the Whirlpool thing's over there. Not really too important. I'm not gonna bother wasting time to go show it off. We're just gonna go ahead and switch Sith in here and battle more trainers. I think we're getting pretty close to the halfway point in our journey, which is where we're going to cut the video. So almost there, guys. I'm not that exhausted. It's not that far from Newbark Town. You know, I caught a couple Pokemon, battled a couple trainers, but no worries there. And what's with you anyway? Sitting here preying on trainers who are weakened. What kind of trainer are you? What kind of horrible person are you? And you cut my attack. That's actually rather obnoxious. But even if I cut attack, I maybe once. Okay, 36 actually. These things are getting tougher. But no problem for Sith, of course, because Sith is just a man. I hope I can catch a Growlithe. I'd love to catch a Growlithe. That would be actually pretty awesome. Alright, Staryu, you're pretty cool and all, but I'm going to have to bite you to death as well, because that's just what Sith does. He just bites everything and just wounds all of them. Didn't really kill, though, unfortunately. Oh, well. Not important. Bubble Beam's not going to hurt that much. Or, well, it is going to kind of hurt a little bit. Man, we're just, like, lowering all of my stats. My attack's lowered, my speed's lowered. And Sith, he just doesn't even care. He's just powering on through. What's your last person? A Nidorina? Not really that threatening. I'll just go ahead for a Shadow Claw. And hopefully I can get the 25... Or I forgot what the chances for crit. Wow, they didn't even do anything. Oh, well, Bite's not going to do anything for sure either. Because why don't you use a Dark move on a Dark type? Not very smart, are you? So, Bite should finish this thing off. Indeed it does. So, that is the end of that trainer. Well done, Mr. Miss Trainer, I suppose you are a female trainer. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get your phone number because you were being a douchebag and trying to prey on the weak. So obviously we should be friends. Obviously. Yeah, whatever. Don't care about you. So I believe we're getting pretty close to the next route. I gotta keep saying that, but okay, there we go. We are on the next route. I thought there'd be like a rest house at some point, but I must be thinking of something else. Maybe it's actually further up. So, with it being like probably around the usual part of my video and a new route, I'm going to actually call the video here. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys next time as we make our way to Victory Road. Bye, guys.